G'day folks, how are we all tonight? G'day Glenn, Douglas, Linda, Wisey, Fox. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? How has your weekend been? Everyone had a good weekend so far? All right, let's get into it. Let me know that you can hear me. Chat seems to be a bit slow at the moment. We're going to start off with the 50-cent pieces and see where we get. We're going to start with this one. But before we start with this one, which is a 2001 Ender, we could be one of those. I got this coin from friends during the week. This is the ACT Canberra coat of arms, part of the Centennial Federation series, one of the two I need for my book. Now my question to you guys is, should I put this into the book or should I try and find one in a roll? Let me know. And hello to Mia. How are you? Let me know if I should pop that into the book or whether I should wait to find one. And we're just starting with a common one. We have a very nice shiny Remembrance 60th anniversary coin there. No cut errors on that one, but it is very shiny. So what else is going on? What's everyone been up to this weekend? I've been going without sleep a bit because one of the other niches I'm into has been doing live streaming of a charity event. Unfortunately, that's in Seattle time, so it's 2 a.m. wake ups for us in Australia time. But that is all fun and games. At least it's only a once a year thing. Not finding much so far. No rotation errors. Let's see, 2095. No, not seeing anything on this. Wisey, I have not seen any of those shoulder cuds you're talking about in the kangaroo on those 25s yet. Or the short leg or whatever the other one you mentioned was. Nothing coming out on these at all. Good few 2001s in here. Unfortunately, they're all the Commonwealth coat of arms. Hello, there we go. Get an ADOC coin. That's a keeper. Definitely a good start. Yeah, 2024 NAIDOC coin, 3 million, 3.351 million of those. It's a great way to start off. Nothing on that coin. All right, what else we got? Not much showing up. That's usual. Yeah, I will. Short left leg, gap between top of leg and shield. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one yet. Been keeping an eye out for them since you mentioned them in the comments of that video, but no sign of them yet. 2014, no crop circle on that one, but spoiler alert for one of the, I think I'm 2 episodes ahead in filming, one of the next 2 episodes may have a crop circle on it, so keep an eye out on Tuesdays for those videos. Don't remember which week it's in. I will say that there is a video, $1 video coming out sometime in the next 2 weeks with a gorgeous, gorgeous error coin in it. So that'll be one to look out for. I think that's the one coming out in 2 weeks' time. What's this, 2006? What am I looking for on this one? Rotation? No. Okay. Gap between top of. Nothing. 22. Nope. How have your, as YZ said, hit the thumbs up? That's a good plan. How have your 50-cent hunts been going lately, folks? Anyone finding anything out there? I've found the New South Wales coat of arms 2 or 3 times recently, but obviously that one's already in the book, so it's not one we are currently chasing. But it is out there and coming through somewhat often. Get into one of these and see what they've got for us. Ooh, 2019 Jody Clark, there we go. 2 million mintage, low mintage. It's in fairly decent condition. Bit of rub there will make it fine. That's two keepers so far. That's a good start. Good start. 2 keepers in the first 3 rolls. But none of the fun ones. And none of the ones we're looking for yet. 22. Has this got a snake eyes? No. Definitely a keeper, Wisey. Definitely a keeper. No snake eyes on that. 24. We got any errors up the top there? None that I can see. Nice and shiny, but has anyone seen any 2026 50-cent coins yet? Only seen the $1 and the $2 coins in the 2026 so far. That's better than none of them. 25. Full leg, no shoulders. Bit quiet. Ooh. I'm interested. I think Gary said the other day on Phil's stream he'd found a 2026 10-cent piece, which is surprising since we haven't seen any of the 2025 10 cents come through yet. Well, I certainly haven't. Only 24s. Millennium Year, is that? Oh no, that is not an infused flag. It's probably just as well in that condition. It's a bit green. Oh dear. 21 just fits and starts here. A lot of semi-decent 82 Brisbane Commonwealth Games recently, but being as that's the highest minted 50-cent coin, there's not, well, commemorative 50-cent coin, there's not much point holding on to them. 2014 is a crop circle. I don't think it is, but just double check it under magnification, because there's definitely something happening there. Yeah, no, just a scratch on the coin. Nothing on that one. The 2014 opportunity. Nothing on that one. Quite nice to find a rotation error live on stream. But 2014, no crop circle. Not much going on here at all. Hey, there we go. Here's a 1985. 1985, just 1 million minted in 1985. This side's not too bad, but a bit of stuff on this side I'm maybe concerned about. But there we go, a very nice low mintage coin. Very low mintage indeed. That's a good find. Okay, what have we got here? No. It is, yes, quite nice to find that 85. It's not something you see too often floating around, it being as there's only 1 million of them minted. 25. Nothing on that one. Five. Nope. Another nothing. All right, 22. No snake eyes. 25. Nothing wrong with that one. Another chance, the state and territory coat of arms. ANDA show QSAC 11th and 12th July. Ooh, I will be there for at least one of those days. Seeing what I can find, but anyone else in Brisbane? Come and say hello if you see. Well, try and work out who I am first. Recognise the voice. Fox, may see you there. May not. Who knows? Did anyone go to the ANDA show in Hobart? Got any Tasmanians in the house tonight? A little bit on social media about it. Obviously, Phil talked about it last week. What's that, 2015? Be there on the Saturday. Okay, I will. Saturday will probably be the day I go as well. I will try and find some Craig Collects merch between now and then, so I can work out who I am. Why don't they go to Adelaide, Wisey? They go to Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Hobart, apparently. I'm surprised they don't go to Adelaide. Like I say, based on the show last year, Fox, old man with white hair and limps. Was quite a few people, and slightly younger man who limps would be me. So there we go. Oh dear. It was an interesting time last year. $2022, no snake eyes. Hand. Alright, 83, no, 25. Nothing wrong with that one. I think we're all a lot alike, Linda. I think we're all a lot alike. Yeah, 25, nothing on that one. Let's see, we're halfway through. 5 rolls of the 50 cents done. Another 5 rolls to go. Will we find anything? Will we find anything? 1, no. 2008, nope. 25, nothing jumping out. 75, no, 73 we're looking for, not 75. Oh, that one's been near a fire. Here we go, 2019 N-rank Broadly. Definitive, 1.1 million. Another gorgeous low mintage find. So that's 3 low mintage coins. 3 low mintage coins in this hunt so far. Well, 4. 3 low mintage definitives and 1 low mintage commemorative. Definitely been. Can I zoom in a little bit? Let's do that. Half my problem is because I'm running through recording software, I don't have zoom control access like I normally would on a phone. So that looking, it's a little bit better. 2008, nope. 22, nothing there. That wasn't a rotation, was it? Nope. Okay. Two, not a snake eyes. Ooh, thankfully not a snake eyes. Okay, 2012. Nothing on that one. And see doubling. We're back to quiet after that little patch of things popping up. Legs the right height. There's nothing on the focus. Yeah. 78. Starting to go, but still a way before that becomes a lamination error. Nope. Why are you doing that? Alright. What is going on? There we go. That's better. That to there. There we go. Okay, now I can see you guys have got a little bit of a delay. Right, that makes sense. No delay on my streaming software, but looking at YouTube, there is quite a bit of a delay. So I will remember that when I ask questions. But it's been good so far. Cannot complain with a wide number of low mintages. Although a crop circle would be quite nice. Two fancy Commonwealth Games again. $97, there's another low mintage. 4.3 million on that one. There we go, 2-4. Just missing 1973 and 1993 for the low mintage definitives. That is quite surprising for tonight. Can we find a 93 and a 73 and get the full range of low mintages? Yes, as Wisey says, if you're lurking, that's okay, but if you want to jump in the chat, say hi, like the video. You can see in the top corner there, I am on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I'd love to hit 2,000 by the end of June. As you can see, we're at 1382 at the moment. That's the live count there. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. Let's try and find something else. This is a Millennium Year coin. No, not an infused flag, unfortunately. What have we got? 06. Nope. Oh, another NAIDOC. Well, we've got some good finds tonight. Still looking for that 1993 and that 1973 to make the low mintage set. Our third NAIDOC. I'm guessing I'm just having streamer's luck there, Linda, since I seem to be finding a whole pile of stuff. Or you're saying you're not finding much, struggling to find stuff. Maybe it's just where things are banked. Hey, tool ships. That's nice. Is that a dot error? Bring that up. No, it's not. But still, I do like those coins. They are very nice indeed. All right. 83, no. Jubilee. The 2001. Another Commonwealth. Got on that one, nothing. All right. A couple of rolls left in the 50 cents, then we're on to the $1 coins. But still, 3 NAIDOCs, a tool ships, and 4 of the 6 low mintage definitives is a good hunt by anyone's standards. And there's still time to get all 6 of the low mintage definitives. 8. Yeah. Nothing. Well, 2010, we get a rotation. No, we get an Australia Day. See, 08, nothing again. A rotation. Yeah, is that? I think that is. That is a very, very slight snake eyes. There are just two little die was just starting to go when this one came through, so I'm not going to keep it. But it was heading that way. What's that? Yeah, just dirt around her hair. It was not in focus, was it? 21. Yep. Another NAIDOC. 2018. As you can see, there is no shortage of NAIDOC coins floating around in Brisbane at the moment. Alright, final roll. All 50-cent coins. Will it give us anything? 14. No. 2. Not even going to check that one. Cook. 74. Close. We want 73. 25. Got anything here? Nope. Let's see. Nothing on that one. Nothing. Hello. We've got International Year of Languages 2019. It's another low mintage commemorative. That is not in good condition, so that one will be going back to the bank, but you can go down there for now. Okay. Will we find anything else? 77, that's going to be Jubilee. 2, no snake eyes. 10, no rotation. Millennium Year, no. Confused flag. Yep. 22, no snake eyes. Oh, finishing off with 2001. Yep, no. Okay, let's move some of this out to the side so that you can try and at least get the $1 in focus. Okay, Anne, welcome on in. So I'm going to go with, I think, yeah, that 85 is my pick from that bunch. Only a million minted there. Let's move these all out to the sides. All right, $1 coin hunt time. Move that a bit more. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that will give us focus on the coins, not the background. All right, let's see. No cut error on that one. So obviously if we do find the changeover coin, it will go in the book and we'll start book number 3, but not sure we'll find one of those yet. What have we got? Nothing. Had a good run of Spuru cut errors in the video hunts, but haven't found one on live yet. So that would also be a bonus if we got one of those tonight. That 2021 would be great. I have found one of those on episode, but not on a live. Yeah, only one. Yeah, what's this got for us? Nothing. June of Anzac, just 2014. Actually, one of the videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, there are a good number of Anzac coins which aren't 2014. So keep an eye out for that episode as well. All right, nice, Ian, nice. 2021 and Mob 6 Roos. Mob 6 Roos are definitely floating around Sydney because I had a bag of coins from my father-in-law, and it had 8 Mob 6 Roos in it. I've only found 2 here in Brisbane so far. Now, are we going rotation? No. $1. 2,000. That is not a mule coin, unfortunately. That's a pity. All right. Time does Triple C usually stream? I should know the answer to that, but for some reason I don't. Yes, only 5 roos on the mint set, which would make that $1 coin very rare if it did somehow make it into circulation. Everything else has got the 6 roos. Ugh, keeps teasing me. So many 2022s, 2024s, and 2025s. Which are nice and shiny, and I'm hoping for that mob of 6 roos, and it's not. Yep. And a Chogamenda. Alright, how we going? Hey, first Kingsford Smith. Into the Horde. Oh, Sir Henry, you rotated. No. See, 2022, nice, bright and shiny. Makes you want it to be something, and it's not. Yeah, 2008. Not having much luck with the $1 coins so far. Here at the Outback. Dancing Man. Come on, Qantas. No. Scouts and guides. Anyone found anything nice in their anyone found anything nice in their $1 hunts in the past week? Oh, hello, we've got a dinosaur. That's the Diamantinosaurus. There we go. Nice long-necked fella, that. Pity he's not one of the Privy Mark ones, but that's all right. We have a corporate partnership find. I am happy with that. Oh, come on. I want something more. Dinosaur coins are good. Oh, here we go. AFL Premiership 2024 Brownlow medal. There we go. Have I got... I don't have it close at hand. The same friend in Sydney who gave me this coin sent me a month or so ago a Canberrasaurus with the N Privy Mark. So that was a lovely find from her part and a great gift. So yes, dinosaur coins are nice. Okay. What else can we find? There. Finishing off. Nothing there. All right. What has happened to my chat? Let's see, 8. I'm up to 10 mob of 6 roos so far. Yes, as I said, 8 of them came from Sydney from my father-in-law, and just 2 found locally here so far. Yep, Aussie Big Things 2 will get dumped at some point. That will be fun, but I am still waiting for them to dump the Australian Open coins, because they've got so many of those just sitting around. But then that'll probably flood the market with the green ball. And devalue it. Very quiet roll here. Not what I meant to do. $2001, not a rotation. Pity. Here we go. It's another 24th. The Memorial Obverse. Going to be another AFL? Yes. AFLW this time. There we go. We've got both the AFL and the AFLW from 2024. That's Another nice corporate partnership. 25, nothing on that one. Nice, Fox, nice. I'm aware that some of the post shops already had their allocation of the bluey coins. I may or may not have seen them sitting at certain post office when picking up other coins that my Australia Post lady has set aside for me, So I officially know that I am getting the bluey set because it is set aside for me already. That is a massive chunk out of that coin, but it is post-mint damage. As I said, I think it's the episode coming out not this week, but the week after, where we've got the $1 coin with the massive error on it, which is amazing. Ugh, why is he? It's all about who you know. You say, I think the only reason I've got stuff put aside for me is because I've been going into that post shop for 11 years of my previous employment, and they know me. And then I collected coins, so they started saving stuff for me. Pity that not everyone does that. Here we go. FIFA Women's World Cup Matildas, the keeper coin, 2023. That is a nice find. A keeper, one might say. And I'll stop the dad jokes and bad puns. Very shiny dancing man. I think it's been cleaned rather than actual shiny. Ooh, throwing the canker away. Can yes, imagine the big corporates, they wouldn't want to do things that some of the smaller ones do, although to be fair, mine is a reasonable sized post shop, but it is corporate owned, so that's a good thing. Finding much here. Okay, how we going? Ooh, come on, bluey coin. No. How many rotations have I found? 20, not Qantas. I found a couple of good rotations on the 2010 50-cent coin, but on the 2001, on the Centennial Federation $1 coin, I've just got really small rotations, not really decent sized rotations. Let's have a look at this one first. Yeah, so they're basically like just small rotation, like down to 4 o'clock or something. Nothing majorly out there. I think a couple of those who've got that smaller rotation on them. No spear errors yet. But these are from a different bank, so maybe that's what the issue is, or a different branch at least. Same bank, different branch. Link here. No card errors. No preview marks. Ooh. Will we find anything in this last few rolls? Oh, there we go. Mob of 6 roos. Here we go. Oh, he's already got gunk on his chin. Barely been released and he's already got dirt all over himself. I don't know, but there we go. 2026 Mob of 6 roos. So they are out there, folks. If you haven't found many yet, they are definitely out there. There we go. Nice shine on that side. But, yes, say, gunk on his chin there. Should hopefully wipe off quite easily with a dry cloth. But here we go. Let's pop that down there. Okay. Well, it's been a good hunt so far. We've got what? 2, 4, 5, 5 keepers from. Oop, knocked the camera. Sorry about that. 5 keepers from, what's that? 7.5 rolls. Checking that one, just do a mark. It's not a rabbit ears card, unfortunately. Is that a Spuru? No, again, it's just a bit of dirt. Alan, welcome on in. Yeah, toothpick wisey, or I will scrape it off with, I'll just use one of these cloths you use to clean your glasses with. That's what I usually use. And that seems to work quite well on coins. Oh, peace. Second to last roll. How are we going? How are we going? It's been a decent hunt tonight. I think it's much better than last week's hunt. All right. Of course, we are still looking for anything the hunt wants to give us. A bunch of 2024s here, but none of them seem to be bluey coins. Quite sad. Okay, nothing. But hey, we've had a lot of finds, so I can't complain that there's nothing coming out in these last few coins. Insect 2014. Okay, 2020 Qantas. No, just more Baroos. That's going to be donation dollar. Rotation. Not rotation. I think that said 2004. Let's do it on it. Not a rotation, but it is a Centenary Federation. Okay, and that's going to bring us into the final roll. Good assortment of finds so far. Will we get any last roll luck? What would be a perfect last roll coin, folks? What would be a perfect last roll coin? I mean, obviously a mule error or the change of a coin, but other than that, what else would we accept as a final last roll luck coin? Nope. 3-0 again. Fuck. Dirty. Nope. Not looking for much. Not finding much, I think, is what I was going for there. Not finding much in this final roll. But that's all right. No Calderas. Final one, nothing. So, we have had a number of finds. Yep, see those? That one down there, that up there. So there we go. Look at what we found tonight. We've got the Mob of Six Roos. We've got the Diamantinosaurus, the Matilda's Keeper, the AFL and AFLW 2024 Premiership coins, 4 NAIDOC, 1985, 2019 JD Clark, 2019 Rank Broadly, and 1997 Low-Mitch Definitives, the tall ships, and that languages coin, which is unfortunately disgusting on that side. So that's it for tonight, folks. Yes, Phil is still looking for that Qantas coin, and if I get a roll with an ender, with Qantas ender, because that is often common up here, I will swap that with him because he has a roll with a changeover coin ender, and we may be able to get there. I can give him a Qantas coin, and he can give me a changeover coin. The 2 coins neither of us can find. Well, that is it tonight, folks. We've had a good run. I will be here Tuesday, Thursday, Friday with my episodes this week, and I'll see you next Sunday night. Until then, goodbye.